now I'm Mr. TRT. I don't even take TRT plus anymore. The growth hormone's out. What about creatine? I love creatine. Here, I filmed the video where we're gonna be posting it on the YouTube. It's just an explanation of all the health supplements that I take every single morning. In here, I have 10 grams of creatine, 10 grams of glutamine, and then a scoop of amino acids. And then Heart Plus, Liver Plus, Multi Plus, Joint Plus, and liposomal glutathione. That's every single morning that I take them. Creatine. In the video, I go through a very superficial level of understanding of what each one is, like why I take it. Whenever you're looking at a lot of these health supplements, and like glutathione, NAC, NAD+, Rejuna, TUDCA, CoQ10, all of these things are helping your body operate the way that it's supposed to operate, given the organ that we're focusing on. But the most important thing to understand with a lot of those supplements is they are trying to rid the body of free radicals. Okay, we're trying to reduce the oxidative stress in the body. So oxidative stress. Real quick, whenever you hear that, whenever your body is under too much stress from the free radicals, whenever your body can no longer rid itself of the free radicals, okay, we can't get rid of all the toxins. Free radicals come from toxins that we're constantly putting in the body, or your body just starts to produce from the stress that we put it under from the things that we take, eat, drink, do, all that. Oxidative stress, that's the term that happens when we have too many free radicals in the body and our body can't get rid of them, okay? Whenever your body is in that state for too long, that becomes a breeding ground for chronic disease. Heart failure, liver failure, heart disease, liver disease, cancer, etc., all that stuff. So that's why we want to reduce oxidative stress and rid the body of free radicals. That's why you hear a lot of things about antioxidants, okay? So Rejuna, TUDCA, fucking glutathione, NAC, N-acetylcysteine, all those things are supposed to help rid the body of all those toxins, push everything out and get rid of it, okay, so that your body is under less stress. Very simple, okay, and if you want to go even more into it, because there is a lot more that those things do, you can go into like ChatGPT and you can ask what they are, like what is glutathione? And then it'll tell you. But then if you want to, rather than try and search for studies, what are some studies about glutathione? And just ask it what you would like to know about it. What are some medical journals on glutathione? What does NAC do? Why is it important to take? And it'll give you, because it's going to scan the internet for all those things. And then you can ask for studies. It'll give you published studies so that you can end up reading all of them. So that is good, like I said. Like I do superficial of everything in the video that I'm going to post. And then it's good for you to be able to go into, the internet, ChatGPT, and ask it questions so you understand. Because if you are getting older, if you are someone like me that has abused the ever-loving shit out of your body, it's good to understand these things so that if you do get your blood work done and you look and you have high liver enzymes and your liver enzymes are high, you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to get these things down? Well, you got to take a look at your diet, got to take a look at the things you do, because you have the blood work that you do because of what you do. So now we have to start to address those. NAC plus and glutathione. If you have higher liver enzymes, you should be taking those, okay? Liver plus, or heart plus. Heart plus. It's in the video. We're going to be posting it, but Heart Plus and Liver Plus, two products that we make that I believe Heart Plus is the best heart product on the market. I will put it up against any other heart product out there. Yes, Liver Plus, the same. And then glutathione, that's something that I've been taking. It's liposomal glutathione. The liposomal part is the delivery system for the actual supplement. There are a lot of liposomal vitamins, liposomal minerals, liposomal supplements out there. The concept there is the delivery system. So imagine that what happens is whenever you take a product, it has to go through the stomach to get to the large intestines to be absorbed into the bloodstream. So if in the stomach that goes into the stomach acid, and the stomach acid breaks down those vitamins or minerals, and then you're not able to absorb the 1,000 milligrams or the dosage that you're taking because it's broken down, the liposomal is like an encapsulation of the ingredients or the supplement that you have. We're encapsulated, just for terms, and then it's going to help not be broken down in the stomach acid and make it in a higher dosage to the small intestine to be absorbed into the body, into the bloodstream. So that's the liposomal part. With certain vitamins and certain minerals and certain supplements, there's a lot of studies done that say that it doesn't really matter whether it's liposomal or just a regular vitamin, mineral, or supplement. But for glutathione, they're noticing that it is way more effective in the liposomal form. Again, all things that you can ask ChatGPT. Again, and you don't have to be a scientist, okay? All I'm doing is doing my own research. I just continue to just take some time and read. Just like you would a workout, just like you would anything else. Take time to read and study and look into it all. But yeah. Yep. Been taking NAC for years. It's a tremendous supplement. People, I mean, I was one of them. I didn't take it too serious. Like NAC and glutathione, especially in like a health phase, if you're a competitive bodybuilder taking gear, you should be taking those things in your health phase for sure. Even whenever you're running some shit, like you just have to. The glutathione does get expensive. Like the most effective way to take glutathione is injectable. Take injectable glutathione. However, it's not cheap. You know, I'd rather take something that's like $50-$60. But even then, $50-$60 for an ingredient set, it's like the liposomal glutathione. I think I got it for like $59.99 for 30 servings. I was like, God damn, that's pretty fucking expensive. And I used the discount code. I got 30% off through the doctor. But these are all things that's like kind of taking them, they'll bypass, in a sense, the stomach and go straight in the large intestine and be absorbed into the bloodstream. Same with the rapid glycogen loaders such as Demodate or carbohydrate powders with clusterdextrin, dextrose, things like that. You'll be able to take them and rather than them sit in the stomach and take time to digest, rapidly loading into the bloodstream, into the muscles. So that's where I went in with the concept of amino acids and carbohydrates post-workout. And then I would just eat my food 30 to 45, maybe an hour later, depending on what type of day it was and how my stomach was feeling. That built my physique. If your stomach can handle the protein, for sure. However, if you're taking a 40-gram protein shake post-workout and then an hour later eating more food, do you think you're doing your gut, which is the fucking one of the most important things in the body, especially for growth, is more stressed out from it? Whenever you're taking a 40-gram protein shake and then an hour later eating another meal, because everybody wants to eat after they're done training. So why not shove a bunch of amino acids and carbohydrates, because that's what we just did to our body. We just beat it up and depleted it of glycogen and beat the ever-loving hell out of it, broke everything down. Shove all those things in there and then eat a whole meal of food 45 minutes to an hour later. I'm no scientist, but that sounds like a pretty good concept to me. I guarantee you if there was a study done on that, I'd probably be right, at least 50%, like Paul. I'm always a little bit right. But that's the concept, that's what I've done for recovery. And I think that, you know, whenever I started doing that, the reason that I continued to do that was because I had a massive amount of success. It wasn't like I was doing it because it was just my idea and I stuck to it because it was the thing to do. No, I was like, hey, if this works, I'm going to keep doing it. If it doesn't, I have to change it. However, it fucking worked. Spoke in my physique, it spoke in my performance, and I was like, that's what I'm going to continue to do. Whereas if I took a protein powder, I'd be shitting my brains out and pissing out of my asshole or a ton of gut distress. If your gut is in distress, it's telling you you're fucking up. No matter what anybody says, oh, take this, you can eat this, you should do this, this is the best thing for you. But if you're doing it and then it doesn't fucking feel good, why the fuck would you continue to do it? Because this fucking dickhead influencer said so? No, you are your own science experiment. You have to see what works best for you, so you have to go through all of the different trials. And trial and error is where it came from. That is literally a fucking phrase, trial and error. That means that you're going to trial something, more than likely there's going to be an error. And then you say, I'm not going to do that anymore because it didn't fucking work. Calm down, Seth. But I am very big on amino acids, very big on carbohydrate powders, rapid glycogen loaders, very big on them. And not all carbohydrates are created equally. They are not. Some are built to do different things. Some are built for different styles of training. Completely different. Bob, Ironman, endurance, they work on fucking dextrose. They work on dextrose. Yes. Why? Because they're running a fucking stupid amount. They're running, biking, swimming. They're not all about cluster dextrin. No, it'll fuck with their gut. So whenever you see an endurance product with cluster dextrin in there, that's a fucking really bad idea. It just looks good on paper because cluster dextrin is a perfect ingredient for this. Meanwhile, it's really good for bodybuilders and not crazy fucking endurance athletes. Why? Because it causes too much gut distress. Does it say good work on paper? Well, for sure it does. But what happens is how you feel from taking higher amounts of it. You can't take 200 fucking grams of cluster dextrin whenever you're running a fucking marathon. Your gut will be screaming. And then it does, but then everybody thinks that that's how you're supposed to feel from it. That's just how this is. It's not. It's not. It's not. Trial and error. You should do it with you. This guy, fuck you. Suck my dick. Blow me. Kiss my ass. Go fuck yourself. Bend over and lick your own taint, douchebag. Oh, good times. Good times. Oh, you got Dean's in here. Hello. You can take your pre-workout. You can take pre-cardio, etc., and use alpha yohimbi. Oh. There's a few things. There's a few things I will not fuck with. There's a few of them. Yohimbi is one of them. I do not fuck with it. People love that ingredient. They love it. They fucking love it. I do not. I don't fuck with it. Will not. Have no desire to. I can do and achieve everything I want to without yohimbi. Meanwhile, I think Dean is a lover of the yohimbi. It rips me apart. Cold sweats, feel like shit. It does not turn me on at all. It's like Clen. Nope, I have fucking zero desire to ever take Clen again. Nope. I could get shredded to the fucking bone, diced, ignorant looking, hard, all of it without clenbuterol. Do not. Is creatine bad for your liver? No. You use Roid. Yes, I use Roid. Not so much anymore. Not anymore. Used to, not so much anymore. Glutathione is injectable. Take injectable glutathione. However, it's not cheap. I'd rather take something that's like $50-$60. But even then, $50-$60 for an ingredient, it's like the liposomal glutathione. I think I got it for like $59.99 for 30 servings. I was like, God damn, that's pretty fucking expensive. And I used a discount code. I got 30% off through the doctor. But these are all things that's like kind of like, okay. That's why I'm trialing it, so that way I can see how effective it is, and talking to manufacturers, because if I'm taking something, I want to find out if I could do it and how they're doing it. Like right now, we're also looking at manufacturing for omega-3s, and not all omega-3s are created equally. And right now, some of the omega-3 manufacturers are who we're looking into. Love injectable glutathione, absolutely. I mean, it depends on how it. You know, the liposomal part of these things as well. They are more expensive, and there is a cost to benefit ratio that you have to go through with everything. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. I don't have one here with me. The mystery flavor. We had 3 winners yesterday for the mystery flavor. Okay, we announced 3 winners. Now, on this can, the can's label doesn't suck. Okay, the can's label doesn't suck. This is one of the greatest labels that we've ever done. Okay, there is Easter eggs all over this can. You just can't see them with the naked eye. Okay, so you have to now go figure out and find all of the Easter eggs in different ways on this label. It is the fucking coolest label that we've done, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So, it is not only is this can was designed to be a shelf presence after you're done. You do not throw this can away, because everybody looks at it and says, what a fucking shitty plain label. It is not. You cannot see it. So we're not redoing the mystery flavor. This is a fucking collector's item. Bob is a massive collector, okay? The guy has a fucking office full of collectibles. His goal was to create something that is like a collectible from all the people that love the companies and how much everybody enjoys everything that we do. This is one of the collectible from Bob. So, you guys, again, it's awesome. You got to get one, and you got to search the label. The whole thing, up, down, around, the whole thing. It's awesome. Good luck finding it, and once you do, make sure that you tag me, put it in your stories, tag me, and I will repost it. The label. Collectible, that's how you have to think of this, because Bob is a collectible guy. So, and I mean, you saw it with the AAR release that we have. We have the collectible patch hat, the mug, super limited stuff, but it's awesome. Anything that Bob does, there is a piece of Bob in everything that he does. That's why it's so special of what he does here, because he makes sure that he injects his personality just a little bit into so many different things in a way for other people that enjoy a lot of the same things that he does into it. Are they still available? Yes, they're still available. We ordered a good bit. They're at stores and online right now. We want to make sure that everybody gets it, but now is the real fun part. The mystery flavor was only part of it. This is the second part of why this is so cool. So, and you got to get one. And not everybody's going to find it. You got to be able to find it. You get a piece of Bob in you. Bob has been inside. Don't do that. All right, everybody, have a good day. I'll see you guys later.